It's time. It's that time. It's that time. How's everybody doing? I'm Sacred Eagle, and it's time to talk Eagles football, finally. Like legit Eagles football, like football that actually matters, you know? A game that actually matters. And I'm happy. I'm so happy. It's been a long time coming. It just feels like it's been too long, but at the same time, it feels like we just watched the Eagles and Saints game in January. It feels like we just watched the Super Bowl. I mean, watching the game last night, despite how not fun it was to watch at some points, this offense was really bad between both the Bears and the Packers, but the Bears look so bad. On the bright side, they got a kicker now, right? He only kicked the ball once, so who really knows? But hey, Sunday is less than 2 days away. At this point in 2 days, as a matter of fact, what time is it? It is 2:21. We'll be in the second quarter of the Eagles versus Redskins and every other game that's happening on 1 o'clock. We're almost there. Everybody else, we're almost there. Eagle fans, Redskins fans, everybody, we're almost there. And today, we're talking Eagles and Redskins. Week 1 action, guys. 1 o'clock at the link. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be so much fun, and I can't wait. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming or not that day. It depends on how the game ends up being in the fourth quarter. Hopefully, it's not super close, but again, you never know. It's week 1. It's either a game where you see a lot of offense and you see defense struggle, or you see a lot of defense and the offense struggles, just like last night. Last night was a full-on offensive struggle, while the defenses were doing pretty well. No turnovers or anything either. Aaron Rodgers has the one and only touchdown, and then the Packers have the one and only takeaway. The Bears have the one and only turnover. It's just, last night was it was great, but not so great at the same time. And that's where this game comes in for the Eagles, and let's fucking get into it, right? You guys know my pick already. I already talked about it this week. Eagles are going to win this game. What the score is going to be, I don't know. I genuinely don't know how to predict this game, especially after the way the Packers and Bears went last night. That was a game between Aaron Rodgers and Mitchell Trubisky, where these guys didn't play too much in the preseason. Wentz and Keenum didn't really play too much in the preseason either. So I don't know exactly how to predict this game. I don't know how to go about it. I don't know anything, really. We don't know anything. This game is going to go however it's going to go, but I do know that the Eagles are going to win, and if they don't, it's truly a shame. But I think with the amount of talent this team has, offense and defense, even with the certain people that we're missing, like Jalen Mills, honestly, we're going to be fine without Jalen Mills. I just believe in the team that eventually, I believe the first quarter is going to be slow. I feel like the first quarter is going to be one of those quarters where it's just trying to figure yourself out. Like every other week 1 game, I don't expect too much out of the first quarter. If the Eagles are winning past the first quarter, they're going to win the game. It's not like whoever scores first will win. It's more just like whoever gets rolling first will win. And that's what happened with the Packers. Packers had one good drive, and then they won the game after that, basically. Nothing happened for the Bears. If the Eagles can get rolling early on, they'll win this game. And the biggest thing in my eyes, it's not worrying about the pass on defense. It's none of that. It's really stopping their 2 running backs. Adrian Peterson specifically, because last year we allowed a 99-yard touchdown to him or something like that, and that was not fun to watch. We went on to win that game, but it's still not fun to watch your defense let that big of a run go for a touchdown. And Adrian Peterson can still do it. He was very much under, just when the Redskins signed him, it was just surprising that nobody decided to pick him up. And the Redskins were like, "What the hell? Let's pick him up. Our rookie running back got hurt. We gotta get somebody." And they got somebody. And Adrian Peterson turned out to be a really good pick for them. It's a shame that they dealt with so many other injuries, you know? Redskins are not a bad team. They're solid. They're really, really solid. Defensive-wise, they have a good defensive line and a couple of good corners. Linebackers aren't bad either. So overall, it's not going to be an easy game. Most of the teams in the NFC are not bad teams, minus a couple. I really don't know who exactly to point out as bad, but no one's really that bad of a team in the NFC. No one's terrible, unlike in the AFC where you have teams like the Dolphins who are not going to do good at all this year. You know, at least they're not projected to. The NFC is loaded. It's stacked, and it has a lot of good teams and a lot of good talent. And the Redskins, they're not amazing, they're not great, but they're not bad, and they're not terrible. So this game is really going to come down to how the Eagles want to play and how they are going to execute on all stages. The Eagles can determine themselves whether or not they're going to win or lose this game. And that's really all I have to say about it. If I had to say the score, though, and if I had to predict some sort of stats and statistics, Eagles will win by a score of like 24-10, 24-14. It'll be relatively close until one of the two teams pull away, and I'm believing it's going to be the Eagles because I believe they're the better team. Carson Wentz is going to I'm hoping he throws at bare minimum 200 yards and a touchdown, right? Like, I'm not going to ask the world of him, but I want to see him make some good plays. I want to see him get rolling. I want to see Jordan Howard and Miles Sanders have some good runs. I don't want to see us abandon the run like the Packers and Bears did last night, where both teams threw for like a combined nearly 90 times and ran the ball not even 20 times in total combined. It's like you cannot be abandoning the run. You cannot. And the Eagles need to not do that. They did that a lot last year because of the injuries we had with Ajayi and Sproles and Clement. You know, we really lost a lot of guys last year, and we had no other choice with Wentz and even with Foles in the playoffs. We had to pass to win the game, right? Even if we struggled with whoever we struggled with, because at the start we struggled with Foles. Middle of the year we struggled with Wentz. We got rolling a little bit with Foles, and we struggled in the final playoff game. So, again, we cannot abandon the rush or the run, and we just have to stay balanced. That's really it. We need to have good, solid success on all stages, offense and defense-wise, on the field. If they do that, if they can control their game, and do what they want to do and execute the way they want to, we'll win the game. Let me know what you guys think about this. Fly, Eagles, fly. I'll see y'all on Sunday, hopefully talking about an Eagles win. See you later.